inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Maldito Félix está tirando 99 millas.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Joe Mauer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Here's a swing, and
pingazo le di ahora, muchacho.
Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer, and it's a 5-3 game now. A shot down the first baseline. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Troy Tulowitzki strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out. Tom Seaver comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He pulls this one into right, and he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Jose Reyes is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Jose.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Beltran has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Bob Feller is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 51.
Ichiro Suzuki will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
¿Cómo me batea a mí Ichiro Suzuki ese como le da la gana?
Matt Carpenter will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And Ichiro's running. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Mira para eso, compadre, que como se demoró para tirar a tercera, compadre.
Albert Pujols gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
El tercero ya, ¿para qué me gusta inventar?
Right here. You know, it's still early in this game. But you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Oh, no.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 6-3 game. And this will not get in time as he's into third base safely. Ted Williams will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Up top, it's 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Second and third, 2 away. 3-0 now.
No me cantan los
pitch it misses. He just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Ese tipo cuando ponchado hacer.
They're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Nolan Arenado steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Jonathan Broxton is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jim Edmonds stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
But it still could get better.
In to score, the runner from third. In to score, the runner from second. Victor Martinez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swing a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Antonio Pacheco heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So 1 away now for Beltran. Feller into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ichiro has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Reggie Stocker will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Mira, pues. Menos mal que se fue para atrás.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ichiro shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Olvídate.
Jose Reyes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single. Into the box now, Bob Feller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he's retired 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Zach Britton is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Stocker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Matt Carpenter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Skied into very shallow right. Edmonds moves over. One down. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
First is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Mark Teixeira will stride in. Two trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
High pop-up. Pujols is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Albert Pujols gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Ellsbury is right there, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He drew a walk his first time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Nolan Arenado ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Troy Tulowitzki is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Little chopper back his way. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher number 53.
Zach Britton will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Ted Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Way outside. 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Jacoby Ellsbury digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Antonio Pacheco digs in now after lining out in his last try. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ichiro. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the turning.
Aroldis Chapman will come on now in a mop-up role. He'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jim Edmonds.
Sí, para descansar el bullpen. Como usé a Sabrito lo gasté contigo para que descanse.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Oh, and he botches it. Victor Martinez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Carlos Santana will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the...
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 2-2. 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jose Reyes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A man at third with one away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
¡Qué paliza!
Bob Feller will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice.
11-3.
Hanley Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over.
Yo hace rato que no navego con esa suerte. Yo tengo la vaselina aquí lista para untarme en el culo ahora. A ver, Dios, quién va a traer ahora.
Joaquin Soria will come in now.
Number 41,
Carlos Santana.
Carlos Beltran.
Joaquin Soria
has been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Look out, 2-0 now. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. But they still face a 7-run deficit. Reggie Stocker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Yeah.
Skied into straightaway right.
Le di una paliza. Yo me acuerdo que tú jugaste un día con él, Eduardo, por la mañana y detrás de ti, güey.
Yo le gané.
Yo estaba mirando tu transmisión. Sí, yo estaba mirando tu transmisión. Cuando tú terminaste de jugar con él, yo empecé a buscar y lo encontré. Lo valía. Imagino que es un puerco. Imagino que es un puerco. Estos puercos tú tienes que irte la ría rápido, porque si no...
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up.
Yo jugué con uno igual.
First, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the... Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Oye, pero quiero que te diga, tú bloqueas a alguien, ahora que tú dices bloquear. A mí me acaba de tocar un tipo ahora por la mañana que se llama G Dragón, que todo el mundo lo conoce porque es un puerco, que nada más que yo vi que me salió, dije, pero ¿cómo este tipo a mí me salió si yo lo tengo bloqueado? Yo una vez jugué con él y le gané y lo bloqueé por la misma portada y me salió por la mañana. No, es la misma, sí, cuando lo busqué en el historial, sí, cuando lo busqué en el...
Alexi Ramirez come on to pinch hit now with a runner of...
Pero es primera vez que me pasa porque yo he bloqueado a una pila de gente y después más nunca me los topo y este tipo me lo acaba de topar hoy.
But 2014 was really a breakthrough year for him as well. He was named to his first All-Star game.
Le quité 15 puntos.
American League shortstops in home runs, RBIs, slugging, and extra base hits.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. High in the air into shallow left center. Ellsbury's after it.
Ahora ya me encontré con un boricua. Se llama King Supra.
Any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Y él le manda un mensaje, ¿vamos a jugar o no vamos a jugar? Y él me dice, no, vamos a jugar y lo quitamos. Vamos a jugar para calentar. Vamos a coger el juego para calentar. Le estaba ganando 10-3 en el séptimo inning.
Último chance.
Me dieron ganas. Me decía, me dan ganas, no, porque él dice que tiene una 1000 puntos. Dice que tiene como 2000.
Tengo que hacer 7 nada más y 8 para irme arriba. No vería.
Steve Cishek will come in now working with a huge lead.
Now pitching.
Se puede.
Que se puede, se puede.
Left field and deep. Edmonds ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Iba la primera.
So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
¿Te acuerdas de un tipo que tú jugaste una vez, Eduardo, que bateaba como loco con Tulowitzki?
Sí. Chipper Jones.
Nah, muchacho, me cogió los otros días. Bueno, del tiro quité a... De la paliza que me dio, quité a... ¿Cómo se llama? Este piche que vale como loco, Fernando. No, Fernández no, Hernández. Hernández, que yo lo tenía en la rotación, lo quité. Puse a Vicky. Me tuve que ir del juego, ¿no? Se llama Z-O-L-L, algo así, Sol, algo así.
Jacoby Ellsbury strides in, grounded out his last time.
Me cogió a Félix Hernández ese y me cogió a Félix Hernández y lo mató.
Ahí va. Prepara el culo. Y vamos a ver.
Ese tipo ese de los 1900, a lo mejor tiene 1900.
Prepara ese culito. Vamos a ver.
A lo mejor jugó en serie.
14 punticos. Dale para allá.
Coño, el tipo no tenía ni 1850. Estaba por allá.